Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the newbies. My channel is all about relationship with self first, okay? We want healthy relationship outside of ourselves when it comes to managing our emotions, to identify our intuition for spiritual health, spiritual wealth, when it comes to the essence of love, loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, and loving God, idolizing God only, okay? But it comes to balancing from within oneself, so you can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you, okay? Remember, all my readings are timeless. We all go through the same thing because we're energy, all right? But we all deal with things differently, okay? So the energy we're looking for, okay, in this reading is self-mastery, all right? Someone's looking at working and mastering their skills, their talents. Sometimes you might have a mistake, but it's part of the process. But someone loves their work, very passionate. Looking at self-mastery, looking at self-craftsmanship when it comes to the knowledge and the wisdom. Some people might think you look a bit rough, but within yourself, you're really working on your self-mastery, okay? All right? Remember, all your skills are like onions. It can always be unpeeled, okay? To do diversifications. Lots of things, lots of ideas in one place, okay? So you've got loads of onions in front of you, all right? So now you can master all your skills, all your talents, okay? Some of you could be working so hard that there's a little bit of mistakes in the process, but you know what? It's a part of the process. So just keep on working. Someone looks at you as very analytical, very dedicated to your work, all right? We're looking at maybe a dentist, a doctor, a writer, or a policeman, okay? Some people at the back of you is looking at being very overly critical. Maybe they're looking at your image, all right, but not looking at your hard work. Someone thinks you're very responsible, very logical, okay? So now we're looking at the energy of work, maybe. Someone's looking at your work, and someone's not saying anything, because we're still shuffling. So someone's being very overly critical, maybe worrying about your work, because your work is too good for someone to understand. You know what? Sometimes we have conversations, right? And people just want to reply, all right? They don't want to really understand, do they? So they can become very overly critical. So now someone's worrying in their mind about someone's pureness when it comes to self-mastery. Maybe somebody wants to come in very helpful, but don't want to say anything because you're too sufficient for yourself. Now looking at the consciousness of oneself, you're going to self-mastery collective, okay? Finally, we got a card. Yes, justice. Someone's working very hard on justice, all right? Every action has a reaction, okay? We're looking at cause and effect. We're looking at karma. How heavy is your heart? Is it light as a feather or as heavy as a stone? So now someone's been coming out with the blunt truth. Someone's working on justice, but there seems to be an imbalance when it comes to work, okay? So now someone's looking at a court case, or someone's looking at balancing something out with the truth. There's more to be revealed when it comes to the earthly matters. Because now we're looking at a King of Cups. Look at a mature masculine, probably using his intuition. Okay, but he seems to be turning his back on his work. He seems to be concentrating on something else. But you can make major shifts, this masculine. You could be thinking about a King of Cups. You could be thinking about a legal matter with the King of Cups. Or you're working on a legal matter with the King of Cups. Or the King of Cups is working on a legal matter. Or bringing in fairness, balance, and truth. You could be a spiritual teacher. Or a religious person, or you could be looking at his marriage. You could be a Taurus person, or a Libra person, or a Virgo person. We're looking at wish fulfillment. Maybe there was a shattered dreams for this King of Cups when it comes to his emotions. So now he's looking at maybe his philosophy. Maybe he's to work on his philosophy. Maybe it's a little bit imbalanced. Maybe he's looking at his marriage or commitment when it comes to work or religion. He seems to be looking at the higher priestess. Someone's watching the higher priestess, how they work, the self-mastery, the alchemist. Someone has hidden feelings within this institution or this marriage when it comes to a legal matter. So there may be mistakes within this process because this masculine's got a hidden feeling, this King of Cups. King of Cups is looking at this higher self or the Hierophant or a spiritual teacher. A higher priestess, the divine feminine. Someone has hidden feelings when it comes to a legal matter or when it comes to an institution. So someone's working behind the King of Cups, looking at bringing in justice. Someone's probably looking at the higher priestess, taking a leap of faith with no baggage, no expectations. A soul person having a human experience. Someone's taking that risk. Okay, with no expectations, no baggage. Illuminating the mind from the higher priestess. Maybe they learn it from the higher priestess energy, the divine feminine within this institution. When it comes to religion, philosophy, or when it comes to the higher self. Masculines, you can use your intuition to make major shifts when it comes to transformation of investments. Someone's having a painful ending when it comes to the thoughts of backstabbing people behind their back for an investment at work. So now someone's looking at a legal matter when it comes to investments, maybe with a Taurus or Virgo person, because they have investments that they've been working on. There's a hidden feeling that this person took a risk. So now they're looking at the higher priestess or a tarot reader. Because maybe in this institution, this masculine is looking at money. He took a risk. And now he's looking at a legal matter. Somebody has to defend themselves in a legal matter, maybe with the King of Cups. There's a decision to be made. Maybe there's divided loyalty within this institution or this marriage. But there seems to be hidden feelings. Maybe the Leo person or a Taurus person when it comes to legal matter. There seems to be truth when it comes to a balance. When it comes to earthly matters, there's still things to be revealed. Someone's illuminating the mind when it comes to spiritual justice. What's above is below. Maybe a Leo person has to defend themselves from a Taurus person and a King of Cups when it comes to investments or working on an investment. Because there seems to be an imbalance when it comes to money, a hidden feeling, and this commitment when it comes to work or a plan or a process when it comes to an investment. Someone's trying to put away old and they're working on, someone's putting away money, you know. They're working on it. So that's why there's an imbalance as well. Someone put away old money, hiding it, and this masculine is going through a tower moment. This masculine's going for a painful ending. Maybe he was backstabbing, sinking people's ships. He needs to come to peace with this and face his legal matter. Maybe when it comes to an institution or a commitment in an investment or a marriage. But it seems to be a hidden feeling. He's going for a tower moment. He built maybe a marriage or institution on false ground. So now he's going through rock bottom. Things were built forcefully. So now there's going to be echoes, upheavals for this masculine. But he seems to be hiding it under his feelings about this risk. Someone taking that leap of faith. But they took the leap of faith into a legal matter. So that's the hidden feeling. The higher priestess, she has the truth, nothing but the truth. She's the veil between heaven and earth. Seems to be someone's emotions are hiding something when it comes to balance and when it comes to justice. Someone took a pathway to change. So now I'm looking at a painful ending. Someone's looking at dark times when they thought they had an horizon, but the horizon went into a tower moment. Because they were building something on false ground. That was the hidden feeling. Something to do with investments in this institution. Maybe this marriage is going for a fall. For someone trying to hold on to someone's properties. Maybe a Capricorn person. That's the hidden feeling. They're taking that leap of faith. This is why you've got to go within yourself and find your own uniqueness. Okay? Take that leap of faith. Seek your own individuality. Use your intuition. And start creating. So you can express yourself from your inspiration, from the soul of the self. But it seems to be someone's being a rebel. So it seems to be a pause. Maybe in the King of Cups' life. Because he tried to make a breakthrough within his own structure. To become independent and original. But he built something on a false ground. Maybe he was on a pedestal. When it comes to institution. But he's fake. This King of Cups. Looking at the Grim Reaper. Tried to hold on to information about the higher priestess. He held back maybe his feelings or the truth about moving forward as a soul, having a human experience. A Cancer person is holding back someone's movements, taking a leap of faith, maybe towards a higher priestess, because he's holding on to someone's properties or possessions. He's a very possessive person. This is the Grand Reaper. You may be thinking of a karmic King of Cups. King of Cups is going for a painful ending because he's looking at a Wheel of Fortune. He's going for a turning point. This is a karmic masculine. that's been investing and working with a Taurus person on a Wheel of Fortune. They were trying to create a painful ending maybe for a Leo person. So now we're looking at injustice, because someone's got to stand up for themselves. Maybe a Leo person against a Taurus person and a King of Cups. Maybe they're friends, but they weren't friends. They were karmic friends. So now they're going for a painful ending. Somebody wanted a rock bottom. A Cancer person wanted a rock bottom for a Leo person over money. Maybe family inheritance. Maybe a windfall of money. Maybe within a lucrative community. We're looking at generational wealth. We're looking at inheritance. We're looking at passed down money. Somebody was looking at someone's community of wealth, network and net worth, a friend. Maybe this person needs to protect themselves from this friend because it's King of Pentacles looking for a painful ending, a rock bottom. He's going for his own tower moment. Maybe he's holding on to the most obvious, but he's stopping someone's movements towards a turning point. He's a backstabbing person, not to be trusted, with King of Cups. He thinks he's spiritual. He thinks he's very mature with his emotions when it comes to emotional intelligence. But he's not. He's a backstabber. He's sinking his lips. He's sinking people's ships with his lips. Because he's gaining investments from this institution. He's having a painful ending, heartbreak. Because this masculine can't be on his own, man. He doesn't want to be alone. Oh. He's looking at divorce. He's a karmic masculine, man. He's a greedy monkey. He's looking at, when it comes to his independent wealth, he's coming for a rock bottom, man. Tower moment. His advice is not good. If he's a spiritual advisor or a religious advisor or a marriage advisor, get rid. Sue him. He knows what he was doing. He was purposely doing something for an investment. He was working on an investment. Maybe he was working with a Leo person at work. When it comes to Wheel of Fortune. Could have been friends. Maybe a Leo person. He's a weak bitch, man. He's weak. Can't do nothing on his own. Maybe a King of Wands is friend. He's an idiot. He's trying to hold on to Leo's strength or Leo's foundation. He's looking for a painful ending when it comes to maybe a Leo person being single. Or an earth sign person. He's looking for a painful ending with an earth sign person. Because he was giving his cup of love to an earth sign person. So now he's looking at holding back his feelings. He's missed an opportunity with a higher priestess. Who's holding on his feelings with a Taurus person. Or Capricorn person. When it comes to projects, maybe. When it came down to downloads from the Emperor. A King of Wands. Now look at missed opportunities. Somebody needs to pass on events. Don't go to events with this person. This person's been hiding feelings about someone's property. He's very possessive in his thoughts. Maybe he, with my situation as well, a Leo person, he knows what he's doing, man. Something with him and an earth sign Taurus person with pills and drinks. He's got hidden feelings, man. He doesn't like this Leo person. He never has. He hasn't liked this person for a very long time. Maybe since childhood or something. Maybe it's a Taurus's ex, maybe. Something. But this masculine don't like this man. So he's going for a painful ending in his own thoughts. So it was a scam. So now we're looking at the Leo lion. His strength is very weak. Because he likes to hold on to people's possession. He's not a soul have a human experience. He can't take the type of leap of faith. He doesn't trust his own intuition. He doesn't trust himself. Because he likes to hold on. He can't think from his highest self. But he's got too much money on it. His heart is heavy as a stone. And he's imbalanced. There you go. Maybe he was looking for moving. It's Cancer person wanting to marry a Taurus Libra person after the scam. So now this person feels like they want to move towards an Empress. When it comes to the soul world, maybe. With a Leo person when it comes to messages. But he wanted a new love blocked with a Taurus person because they were looking for money. So they bring confusions. They wanted the Ace of Pentacles. Now they're probably fighting with an Earth sign person, an Aries person. Because they're very manipulative when it came to the Two of Cups with an Earth sign person. So now we've been spiritually guided away from this home. Away from a King of Cups. He's very immature. He brings stagnations with a Taurus person. Because they've been seeing each other. This is 3. They've been working together for ages. They've been spying, stalking on an Earth angel while they're planting their foundation. There's a wish fulfillment though for a pathway. Judgment. Heartbroken. Someone's thinking about love and support. Queen of Pentacles. She's getting spoken to sharply. Yes, yes. Maybe this King of Wands is putting off his defense now. Because guess what? Yeah, worried. Good. Worried. Nightmare. Yep. Up at night about an air sign person. Or about this King of Wands walking away. Seeking his truth. About sparking ideas. About someone playing on and battling issues for projects. This is the Emperor looking to balance. Because maybe he's stopping this passionate shit with this maybe Cancer Scorpio person. And this immature shit with a Cancer person, the Devil. His spiritual wife and his spiritual son saw the Devil. His spiritual son's been trying to reach out. Working with this masculine within himself. To make him see the team of people was lying, stealing, cheating. An Earth sign person was relying on this lie. So his spiritual sons be trying to reach out to this masculine within this halls of love and truth about this lie. But don't run away. Don't be the runner when it comes to the twin flame energy. Because somebody's relying on this lie. So they keep looking back and working. This Earth sign person was mocking my son, so she's going to get it as well. I saw it in a dream, this fucking lover. Someone feels like this Queen of Cups. She's the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Aquarius person that's guided by God. That someone tried to entrapment, which was a secret. Now we've got insight about someone wanting to win at any cost. Maybe King of Pentacles is watching a situation and saw the truth. Maybe investment person. Someone's seeing the truth anyway. Someone they rely on when it comes to investments. Someone in their camp seeing the truth. Okay, so now we're looking at self-mastery, self-craftsmanship. All right, some things, okay, mistakes, part of the process. Just learn, learn about this investment when it comes to a karmic cycle. When it comes to Wheel of Fortune, going to a different turning point. Someone probably thinking about this from the past, or it could be an ex, or it could be a friend. That may be a Taurus person and a Leo person is looking at a lawsuit. Maybe with a King of Cups, going for a painful ending. Somebody wanted a rock bottom because if somebody was stabbing maybe a friend behind the back. They didn't want this Leo person to be single, or they wanted them to be single. Or they wanted them to be with an ex Earth sign person. Maybe they've been fighting over this person. But this person don't want none of them. She just wants the money. For independent wealth, this King of Cups, man, he's just looking at his marriage now. He's fucked. Or maybe his commitment when it comes to God and his ancestors and whatever. I don't know. He's going for a painful ending, though. A rock bottom. Everything he done was a lie. He built a foundation on a lie. He's very possessive. Maybe a Leo person is working on the inner strength, okay? Looking at his investments, the strength of his investments. When it comes to a Taurus person, he's got to stand up for his beliefs. This is a very brave masculine. He has to work on his confidence, because somebody's working on spiking his drinks, or somebody's working on stabbing his masculine. Because now we're looking at justice. Looking at justice for a Leo person at work. He's very creative. He's a very self-mastery person. We're looking at a Leo person, maybe someone from your past. Okay, maybe an ex from your past. He's looking at the power of his creations, his manifestations, what's above is below. Very skillful masculine. He could be self-employed. You could be thinking about self-employed masculine, a Leo person or a King of Cups. But we're looking at someone that's got the gift of the gab, a King of Cups, But we're looking at Leo's willpower. And directing his will and his skills into his creativity, his visions, to manifest his desires. But unfortunately, maybe this King of Cups needs to be alone. He's got childhood issues. Maybe he does essays, but he's looking at bad news when it comes to his emotions. Because he's a backstabber. So he's going to have broken dreams when it comes to his creativity, because what's above is below, right? So now we're looking at the bravery of maybe a Leo person taming his beast, taking control. Okay, because now we're looking at this institution, imbalance, over self-indulgence, access, devil. Someone's clashing, all right, and a Leo person's got to let go, all right, because now they have a lack of perspective in this institution with a Taurus person or a marriage. We're looking at discord, okay, we're looking at recklessness because it's the devil energy, all right. So now there's a hidden feeling when it comes to a Taurus person or institution or a King of Cups, because he has the devil within him. All right, very immature person. Okay, because now you look at the higher priestess, dark spiritual practices with a Taurus person. Upside down Empress. Someone that's very insecure could be could be a Capricorn, a Taurus person, but it's upside down Empress. Someone that's very insecure. They lack their own confidence because they lack their own growth. Very overbearing person with nasty tendencies, disharmony under the surface of self. That is the hidden feelings of this King of Cups towards a Taurus person or his wife. Because now you have two women, one upright Empress and one upside down. Cancer's Empress is upside down, so he's jealous of a Leo person. Because maybe he wanted to marry the Taurus person because they're both fucking devils. And he wanted Leo's money first. So now we're looking at infertility, you're looking at lack of confidence when it comes to the Taurus person. Yep. Leo person's working on his inner strength. He could be born on the 8th month or the 1st day or the 15th day or the 16th day. But we're looking at wishes coming true. I mean, he takes that leap of faith. They thought they'll have a leap of faith. Genes coming true towards a higher priestess. They thought was an Empress, but it's upside down Empress, the devil, a Taurus person. Upside down higher priestess that does low spiritual practices. They're trying to resist change. Now we're looking at realizing someone's dreams, someone's wishes. They were very cheerful about this movement. This is what the Empress knows because she's connected to God. This is the divine feminine. This gave them fulfillment. They were very positive with this scam. So now we're looking at optimism, the satisfaction of these people's success. Looking at the abundance of how they made the abundance. Someone doesn't want me to talk, but it's so true because I keep affirming. Looking at someone's abundance and prosperity, their achievements and their rewards when it comes to the confidence. But unfortunately, the hidden feelings of an upside down Empress, a Taurus person, is very insecure, infertility, lacks of confidence, lacks growth, overbearing, disharmony, little devil. Someone was very hasty, so they'd be missing out opportunities. A Taurus person was very hasty around a Leo person when it comes to projects. Or maybe this Leo person was too hasty, so now they're just missing out on opportunities. A Taurus person will be missing out opportunities because now they wasted their talent. Why? Because they're too busy being deceptive, backstabbing, instead of focus on their talent. The inner strength, okay, it comes to the Taurus person when it comes to the strength, weak. Waste talent, no talent, none. None. Maybe they tried to have a baby, potential of fertility, but lacks. If you want a devil baby, go ahead. This karmic is a lying, stealing, cheating person. They'll give you babies just for the money. They'll do anything for money, man. So now you're looking at returning from travels. Maybe an Aries person. Something's going to be happening after they return from travels, maybe. Or something happened when they went traveling. But there seems to be restrictions, maybe, for a Leo person, Sagittarius person, with a Taurus person. Because they wasted their talent. So now they're looking at returning home, maybe. Something happened. Or when it comes to traveling, that will be going down. There'll be restrictions. We're looking at losing momentum when it comes to these messages. When it comes to creative ideas. Because guess what? Taurus don't have it. They steal people's stuff and don't know what the fuck to do with it. No, they don't. So now looking at the Emperor. They went to backstab the Emperor. Because the Emperor is all about stability. So now he's been backstabbed. It's probably one of his lowest moments. He has to pick up his intuition back. He has to understand he is the King of Cups. He can use his intuition. He is psychic. And he just has to let go of maybe a childhood friend or an ex-Taurus person. Let go. They're just broken dreams, baby. They weren't for you from the beginning till now. They're just toxic, imbalanced people, over self-indulgence. They're doing something with dark spiritual practices. They've been doing it since childhood. Maybe having a friend and the earth sign of a Sagittarius person, or maybe an Aries person, or this King of Cups. So now this masculine's got to protect himself from a King of Cups, maybe a childhood friend. Maybe he's married and he's looking at divorce, but he's looking to marry a Taurus person. But they both deserve each other anyway. They're going for a tower moment. The devil came in the tower. Why? Because they weren't using their intuition. This is when the devil comes in, because everyone was building from their ego, from the lack of stability, from the lack of like having like independent wealth. Maybe they were relying on the Emperor energy, a Leo person, Aries person, Sagittarius person. Tower moment, the devil. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Trouble coming. Someone went out away from Aquarius person, out the frying pan and into the fire with lack of progress with a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus person. Arrogant, reckless, hyperactive, daredevil, overly confident, loud, show-off. Yep, loud show-off. Now we're looking at maybe a King and Queen of Pentacles, but these two are two toxic people, man. They were looking to marry each other after this dark spiritual practices of taking these properties from a Leo person. So now we see that the Queen of Pentacles, her abundance, she's very toxic. She clashes with people. She has a lack of perspective. She acts like she's a mature, grounded female. Okay, a businesswoman. That's a high social status woman. Maybe she's dealing with a King of Wands that wants to slip out, a lover. Many lovers. Oh yeah, learning from this masculine about his lover, a Gemini person. Okay, because they need the properties. So someone's going into 4 and 1. Someone's going broke. Or someone's going to be feeling left out in the cold. Why? Because under the surface of the self, this Queen of Pentacles, she acts like she's generous, she's loyal, she has the money, she's commodity, the one to follow. But financially, when it comes to independent wealth, she's not the Empress. She doesn't know how to take care of herself. She's an upside down Empress. She hasn't learned any 4 elements of the earth. None. That means all 4 queens are upside down. No value. So now we're looking at the devil's child that has a lack of confidence. Only she has money to hold on to. That's why she holds on to people's property, so she can look like this generous, loyal person to follow. But under the surface of self, this Queen of Pentacles is very insecure. She's got the devil energy. Why? Because she does dark spiritual practices. We looked into this. She was learning from the Gemini. She was very curious about the Empress energy, but she can't do it. She's got to move forward. Now look at delayed news. We had to have patience was needed. Maybe an air sign person. Because now we're looking at inspiration. An air sign person was her inspiration. She was planning around this air sign person. So if the air sign person goes into mental institution, that's her success. So now we're looking at fairness. Someone's thinking. Someone needs to think before they speak. Okay? But don't get drawn into arguments with this Queen of Pentacles, because she's a fucking idiot. Just an insecure buffoon. So now we're looking at the movements of these people's thoughts. Maybe Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Indecisions, delays. Someone's seeing the truth, the divine feminine, the Empress, because lies are being exposed. Gemini person is escaping maybe from a Leo person, or a Leo person is escaping from this entrapment when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. Maybe from their friends or an ex-person. Could be a King of Cups or a Taurus person or a Sagittarius person. Now we're looking at friendships. When it comes to creativity, they're very manipulative. Okay, very cunning, trickery person. Looking at wasted talent when it comes to illusions, delusions, and deception. When it comes to these friend groups, all right? Now we're looking at maybe past energy, or maybe looking at memories of happiness when it comes to soulmates with an Aquarius person. Aquarius person is a soulmate. They're single, very self-sufficient. And it's bad news for an earth sign person when it comes to planting their foundation. Never mind. We're looking at stability, the structure. Okay, maybe the masculine is looking at the structure of the single person, this Aquarius person that has mental activities going on. Big changes, seizing that moment. Maybe someone jumped in and someone jumped out of a 2 of Cups. So now we're looking at maybe somebody wants to return back to the Two of Cups because they understand the Queen of Pentacles is the fucking devil. The devil's never far away from the Queen of Pentacles. Never. You can't deny it, man. I don't even use all my cards yet. Trust me, if I've used 10, I still got over 200 cards left. Yeah, let's take our time, eh? One stone at a time, baby. So now we're looking at this karmic situation. Maybe an earth sign person coming to an end. They wanted an ending for the Emperor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this Taurus person, when it comes to new love, arrogant person with a Cancer person. No, never mind. Lack. They just lack. Never mind. They just lack. Okay, so now we're looking at the rebel air sign person. Single, self-sufficient, doing self-reflections, self-development. Okay, this is when you really work hard and you don't focus on distractions. You've got the inner strength. This masculine, the Emperor, is looking at taking actions. He's got the ability to use his intuition. He's the King of Cups. He's in love, maybe with a Aquarius person that's self-sufficient and is very fruitful. He feels as if this person is mature, grounded female, businesswoman. Huge high status coming up for this person, a turning point. He feels this is a butterfly, very generous, loyal person and going into prosperity. This person sees this person very self-sufficient, Aquarius person. When it comes to finance and independent, when it comes to independent wealth, they can see this person being very luxurious. They understand that the Queen of Pentacles, the hidden feelings, all right, with this dark spiritual practices, they do dark spiritual practices. Ungrounded, overly ambitious social climber. This person is very mean-spirited, a shallow person, a psychopath, a very jealous person. I had that in my dream as well. Genevieve Knight is very jealous. So now we're looking at a shell from hell in heels. The devil, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now looking at the strength of this person trying to use the Emperor. Very reckless. The Emperor is very fearless. He will take that risk because he has the power of the Leo. That's the Lion. And someone's looking at unexpected changes with their financial disaster, bankruptcy, huge losses for who? A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Wonder why? Karmic. We're looking at the strength of the Leo and the Lion and the Lioness, the Emperor and the Empress upright. Unfortunately, the King of Cups tried to marry Queen of Pentacles, but we saw what their travel movements were. Even though they're abroad, even though they may be in foreign land, sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not, but they think we can't see, so we had to use our intuition. Why? Because it's the Empress. She's guided by God. These people don't believe in God. She's the Empress, the higher priestess. Where this Queen of Pentacles is going to lose out on many opportunities because of her fucking behavior. Because now a Gemini person is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. They're moving forward. This Aquarius person, maybe this earth sign person, Taurus person wants a peaceful resolution to move forward. All right? Because they made a purpose fight with Aquarius person. They probably took, after you took gifts, generosity, charities, donations, money, you think you can control. Listen, let me tell you something. You see controllers, you need to buy them a game and lock them up in a room. Because I told you, let's have peace 5 years ago. You can't come 5 years later or 15 years later or whatever years later and say, all right, come in for peaceful resolution. Now, I don't play like that, baby. You started the fight. You controlled it. Now I know it. You can't say to me now, can we have peace? It don't work like that. I will find my peace to move forward to my happiness. But for me to say, I forgive you, I give you peace, you're taking the piss. Just go and get my money and seek your own peace with your devil. That's it. Every man for themselves. That's what you said. Every dog for themselves, innit? So, every dog for themselves. I'm not that person. Because you're fucking rich and famous. Don't work with me like that, baby. Leo's looking at a new love. Outpouring of love. And someone's releasing their pain. Oh, yeah. Air sign person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Because now we understand. The heartbreaker. Is stupid. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Looking at Emperor for a painful ending. There you go. Stupid Emperor. Not sorry. Stupid Queen of Pentacles. A Taurus person. Maybe she wants to a plan. You know what? She actually drew me into an argument over gifts. So we're not going to be drawn into the Queen of Pentacles foolishness. I'm not doing that. She drew me into an argument forcefully for gifts, generosities from an Aries person, the Emperor. Because they've done all this malicious stuff for piping the drinks and all that. I saw it in my dream. Saw it in my dream. I saw Genevieve Nadia put so much pills in that man's drink, he was passed out the toilet. Oh yeah. The bed. Oh yeah. Where else? A few more places. But she'll let you know. Oh yeah, she will. So she expects me to give her assistance and the support by giving her peace. She's having a fucking laugh. Now you're missing out opportunity, my darling, a Taurus person, because of what they did. A Taurus person in this institution. All this commitment, or when it comes to like the spiritual teaching, the knowledge of spirituality, she took it for gifts and financial assistance. I can't forgive that. I'm a people's person. She wanted it for her own independent financial wealth, so she can look abundant and what, forget about everybody else. I don't think so. You're not going to finesse me as a spiritual teacher. No, go and change yourself somewhere else, my girl. I'm not that person. Look at the Empress, an air sign person. Air sign person. There you go. So they were looking at the Empress should have been at home resisting that change. Oh yeah, no, she avoided that tragedy. Oh yeah, no, she did. But someone's avoiding that loss now. Yeah. Why? Because Aquarius person might created their own peaceful resolution moving forward. Somebody wants to compromise with Aquarius person when it comes to communication. They want to end the conflict. Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to say it again. I think I said it too much actually because I'm disturbing other people's peace for you. But you know what I'm saying, innit? Go and find your mum. You know what to do. Go and find a straw and you know what to do with your mum. All right? I'm not that person. I'm not that. Not after this long fight. I got children. You intimidated around my children. I don't play that game. Maybe you're a shit mum. I don't play that game. I don't play that game. So I don't even dress up in my area. I don't like unwanted attention, especially around my children because I'm a single parent. It's wrong. Go and find yourself somewhere else and daydream about peaceful resolution somewhere else in your own bloody memory box. Alright? Looking at the strength, working on the strength. Okay? Maybe the Emperor. Seeing this painful ending with this stupid Queen of Pentacles. Because now the Emperor and the Empress is looking at this person's overindulgence. That's all it was. Into action for joy. And somebody's withdrawing now from creativities. We've had awakening. Somebody's rejecting. Maybe a Leo person. That's going to be justice now when it comes to King of Cups. Childish baffling. They're looking at essays, man. I don't care. I want Genevieve Nadia arrested. Because if you don't want to complain about Cosby, R. Kelly, and allegedly P. Diddy doing spiking, she's all talking about feminism and we need to be equal in the workplace. That's not equal in the workplace, my friend. That's not being a sportsman, is it? No, it's not. She needs to be treated the same way. She's a grapist. I don't care what anyone says. If you spike people's drink, there's no excuse for a woman. None. You look done the same thing for the men. Always give excuses to women. That's why I don't roll with that women's rights rubbish. Feminism. No. You're a feminist against feminine, divine feminine. The feminists are against divine feminine. They like their racism, isms, schisms. They love it. They love it, man. That's not divine energy. That's not divine energy. Stalking people, being curious about air sign person, creating delays and that. No, you're wicked. Acting like you're too far away. I'm Niger. No, you're not. I saw you living in bloody UK. Let's go on gov.uk. Genevieve Nadia residence. All right, my baby. Looking at strike. Told you. Plan on the plot with the King of Cups. Maybe the Emperor's now planning to go forward. Because somebody's doing mind games. Somebody's doing mind reading. And now look at the family. Let me tell you. The family, her background is the fucking devil. They're bounded by the devil. The Queen of Pentacles. A Taurus person that wanted adventure. She was passionate about this adventure, creating delays She ain't got no patience for herself. But an air sign person was very patient though. She saw these ideas and the inspiration for a Queen of Pentacles. Because behind, oh yeah, you see the eye. The all-seeing eye. They can see from behind, above, below, and in front of her. She's an idiot because she's not intuitive. She can't see shit. Come in, look at her. She can't see people looking at her and seeing what she's doing. Everyone has a paper trail, you know. So now looking at maybe overindulgence being withdrawal, because now we're looking at strategy when it comes to the family. Devil people them, man. Devil people them, overbearing, always want an adventure. You're going to get one, all right? Oh, you got one, all right. Protest. You're definitely going to get an adventure now, Miss Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely getting one now, baby. Someone's looking at suing, all right? Because we're looking at self-love. We're going to create self-love for everyone. But no, Queen of Pentacles saw these ideas downloaded by God about self-love and a soul world. No, Taurus person ran to a fire sign person, immediately a Sagittarius person, and they bring hesitations. They wanted a fire sign person to miss out on opportunities. They wanted him to waste his talent as the emperor. There you go, coaching, got advice, knowledge from a fire sign person when it comes to investments, all right? So now someone owes someone money, a fire sign person and an air sign person. So now looking at this person's adventure is going to be slowing down. Oh yeah, withdrawal. Oh yeah, spiritual world said, oh, don't worry, Miss Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely in spiritual court. No matter what you look like on earth, my lovely, your heart's being weighed, my darling. Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, it is. So now maybe a Leo person now is restricting this Taurus person. Don't give her no more advice, no more knowledge, no more money. It's a scam. And go into your own peace. Maybe he feels very calm, inner peace, the emperor, because he's reserving his stuff. This person only sees him as money, reservations for hotels and cars and all that. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is just a dog to the devil. Her family is bound to the devil. So now this masculine feels very calm. A Leo person, an Aries person. He understands he was backstabbed, but he's the emperor. Told you, robbery. Let me tell you, robbery, exploitation, friendships. They're all going around. Look at us, we're a team. We got our net worth, but I just want your net worth. So I was stealing, exploitation. Me and the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. With their family. Their family is the devil. They bound to the fucking devil. I saw it in my dream as well, you know. Some man was holding Adiwali, yeah, and was going into one room with people in it. And he was unaware because he was trying to hold this man. Some man was trying to hold up. Maybe his name begins with M or a W or something like that. Yeah, a W or an M or something. Or maybe a P or an S or an M. Take it as it resonates. Devil, man. They're not friends, man. That's not friends. They're connected to the devil, man. That's not his friend. They were trying to rob this masculine's peace. That's what they was wanted. That's what the strategy was. Unfairness. You got to be very careful about this Queen of Pentacles imagination. Her imagination is mad. Her and her family imagination, robberies. That's all they think about is robbing. That's all they plan. Is mind reading. I'm telling you, they go into some form of divination, man, and they do mind reading or something. And that's how they try to be strategic over this masculine. But it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. This passion of theirs not working. Not working. Don't draw into no arguments with this Queen of Pentacles. Her imagination is from the devil, man. She's a fantasist. She's a mad girl. She's a mad girl. She's been doing it from her youth. I'm telling you, man. She wanted to bound this masculine in a commitment. Someone thinks you're a blessing. Someone wants to say sorry. I hope it's not that chick always around the Queen of Pentacles. When I say sorry, no, you're mad. No. I might be upset with Ali Wali right now, you know. I might have my mood swings with him right now because I'm very disappointed. But what she did to him, no, it's unforgiving. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Maybe he let himself down. I'm not letting my spiritual husband down like that. I'm not giving her no forgiveness. She can go into her own mind. Told you she wanted aid. She was very curious about money, a Taurus person. She wanted this adventure. Why? Because she liked the imagination of an air sign person when it comes to the downloads from God. So she brought this indecision, delays. Now the truth is coming out about this Queen of Pentacles. I'm not giving her no mercy. Look at her crying. Please give me mercy. Please, Gemini. I was stalking. I was doing the most. I bring bad news, disappointment. Please, look at her begging. I see already she fears me. I'm not doing it. No mercy. I told them for 5 years and don't test me. I don't give mercy like that, my friend. So they want a Taurus person wants mercy after they took 8 of gifts. Upside down, 6 of pentacles. Gifts, generosity, charity, donations, money, community assistance, support. All right? I use these word cards. Why? So that no one twists my words. Zoom in, my friends. Because why? Pathological liar, man. Not getting no mercy from me, my friend. Disharmony, that's all you bring. Now you want kindness from me. No. You want charity. You're mad. She was holding on to people's properties in charities and she's going to want mercy now. You're going to be left in the dark, my friend. God said, come. No, inadequate. Someone's suing you now. Look at that. All these people holding on to her. Look, she's crying. Everyone's coming back. Give me my money. Look. She's holding on to people's property. Bare people's coming back. Give me my money. Look at her crying. Give me my money. Why? Because the lies are being exposed. The light, the darkness is the lie, and the light is the truth. Queen of Pentacles been had, man. She's been had. She's been had. Protests. People are going to come up to her. Look at her crying because she stole a lot of aid from people. She needs to stop, but she won't stop. She's a tramp. So now we're looking at indecisions, delays. 2 of Cups, told you, delay to a commitment. Obstructions, contract obstructions. Because she wanted the aid. So no one should give her mercy. None. Don't give her no mercy. Resisting change now. What did I tell you? It was a trap for a Leo person. And an air sign person, a Gemini, and Aquarius person. It was a trap. It was a trap for money. There you go. We saw the signs. Aquarius person from a masculine's past, a Leo's past, saw it was a trap. A Leo's past. Said him, yo, protect your shit from this Queen of Pentacles. Her imagination's from the devil. She's a mad gal. Someone saw the signs. A Aquarius person. A masculine's ex or a soulmate or someone from his past life. An empress from his past life. Has come back and saw it. Yo, leave that one alone. Go into your calmness. Go back into your inner peace. What you would do when we first met. You was on the right road with farming. Until this one came along and embodied his mum. And started robbing. Doing dark spiritual practices with the King of Cups. Yeah. So now this masculine feels like you're a blessing. He said, yeah, I'm still going to cuss you out though for calling me a coward and a pom-pom online. Yeah, whatever. Because I had to deal with bully, man. Taking our originality. He said, oh, I love you though. Look, a marriage that was under pretense, man. Spiking and all them things for someone's original creativities. This bully earth sign person. Looking for worth, desire, that extravaganaskana. I can't say that word. But we got enlightened, man. Thank you, everyone, for your support. But we saw this girl. I'm so sorry that I've been rude. I know you're in your healing and stuff, you know. The worst thing you want to hear is me going, you know, BCs, blood clot and all that. But it's not been easy. Twin flame journey is hard enough. But when you got someone else doing dark spiritual practice on top of that, because their family's connected to the devil, it's a lot, man. She banging nightmares. She is disturbed. She was trying to create an accident for savings. But self-love helps you. That's the real send back. You don't have to do no arguing, no one, you know. You don't have to beat up no one, really. Only if I see my face getting battered. Apart from that, you see, self-love is the protection. So get ready. Because this person's looking at separation. She's watching online now with us. Oh, gosh. Someone feels like you got self-esteem is so good, but someone's ego is stupid, man. Someone's looking at profit, though. So we saw signs of this robbery. The all-seeing eye. It's like in the beginning of my emails, you know, I said, Adiwali, use my eye because something don't feel right. And I don't like using my intuitive side for other people, especially when I don't fucking know y'all. But I keep seeing him nearly every day. It's like he keeps calling me, even up to bloody yesterday or the day before yesterday. Oh yeah, and today, but I haven't told you that dream. Do you know what I mean? Use my eye. Someone around you is not good, and we saw a robbery. An air sign person saw a robbery. A painful ending for the Emperor. I look at her looking back at my inner peace because she's a fucking idiot. She tried to disturb it. But she's the devil. Her family is the devil. Imbalanced people. The devil energy, man. The devil energy. They're like addictions. They love materialism. Gold or diamonds. That's their god. Gold or diamonds. The devil energy. Envy. Jealousy. They love struggle love. They love toxic families. This one will break up any love that she feels it should be for her. Even if she don't want it. Anywhere she can find money, that woman will find herself right in the middle. Her imagination, man. Someone's thinking of someone as a sweetheart, a new love. But she creates sweethearts within her profession. Because she's paranoid of being alone, man. She's looking at someone's destiny. She does doing destiny swapping. I'm telling you, she's looked for sweetheart within her profession. Someone, you know, like when someone is like an actress, they got to find directors to sleep with. If I don't have no food at home, I've got to go and find someone that works in a food supermarket, but not as a cashier. He's got to be a manager. That's the Queen of Pentacles' imagination. She's a Magyar. She don't love no one. She don't even love herself. She wants mercy, no? Not happening. Not happening. There you go. Masculine was a massive challenge for the masculine. A Leo person. So now he's looking at running into a new love. An air sign person. And he says right now, boy, she's got some sharp talking. And he has. I love when Addy's sharp talking. I don't know how he fucking got caught up in this shit. Because I know what he's like. One word, he'll tell you about yourself. He's not stupid, but he's acting like a... He said, don't test me. You already test me, my boy. Yeah, with your little cursed yard. What me tell you already test me with your cursed fucking Taurus person. She's full of hate, man. She's full of hate. She done curses, man, with these pills, with this masculine. I saw it, man. She wants to make it look like a natural disaster. I think some masculines, especially rich men, they need to be re-looked at. I think certain pills make them look like they had a heart attack, but they didn't. They didn't. These women are doing something. Genevieve's a curse, man. She's a curse. She's a curse, man. So the masculine ran away on time. Oh, he's running. Look at him running away. He said, fuck that. I'm not missing out no opportunity with my love. But he got trapped, man. Her and her family maybe surrounded him. Then you got this King of Cups. It's not easy. I saw it. It's like Addy was like going into like this theatre place. It's like when you get awards or something. And he had all these dark shadows pulling in place. He didn't want to go. But she and this family and that were doing something. And there was another time she was at a lift and he was at a computer. And I think he kissed her forehead. She tends to wear her hair up in a ponytail. I think that's one of her main hairstyles. And then he went to a computer, but I was trying to shout at him, like, come, like, move from her. But he wants to leave. And then these shadows started attacking me. It's mad. I'm always fighting these dark shadows, man. It's mad what this person does. And when I'm fighting it, and when it dissolved, who's behind this dark shadow? She's got so much fucking hate, man. It's Genevieve Nadia. It's her. And then she runs behind him. And then this one time, this music was on. And she was in a room with another man. It was a love song. Well, not a love song, but just a song. And I think Andy was trying to play it to me. But then she took him and she took this wire like a Hoover. And it's like I think she bound him to something. And it's like she was making him follow her somewhere. But when it went to this black door, when she's fighting me, she's making him feel like he's in control. But when he goes into that black door, nah, man. She's been fighting me a lot. She stalks me and everything for years. This woman's mad behind the King of Wands. So now probably he's running, a Leo person. Oh, what's this? That's it. Yeah, it was doing there, isn't it? Curse. It was the curse, isn't it? See, told you, sneaking, stalking. She has to stop. A curse, told you, a curse to gain money for these cars, these houses. She's evil. She's evil, man. This Taurus person, she's evil. She's evil. I don't care if anyone says she's evil. She's evil. What did I say? She wanted gifts, told you. She wanted gifts. That's all she wants is gift from a gifted person. So maybe this Leo person is running, saying, I'm not your dad. I look like a charity giver to you. That's all she wants is charity. And then she starts crying. I bet you, oh, I did love. Oh, King of Cups, please. I'm telling you, she's a manipulator, man. Don't listen to her when she's crying. She's lying. She's lying, man. She just wants gifts. Told you. That's all she wants. That's all she wants. Money. Now, we're looking at Someone's resisting change, but the Empress is going through a savings increase. Okay, after when there was obstructions with a contract. Somebody was taking someone's savings from a gifted person. All right, remember, people, use your intuition when it comes to your decisions. Don't be confused and then worry. Because someone in your energy is very glutton, very greedy. But we're looking for eternal love. It goes with love and truth, for to bring your changes. You could be talking to a soulmate, so please write your dreams down. There seems to be a third wheel in your energy. They're the enemy, so you can't trust this person. They come in with flirtations. Because someone's looking at dictatorship. Someone trying to control someone, but now they're stressed. Maybe they're having a lack of sleep now. All right? Because now we've got evidence. Yeah, investigation, proof. So now this person's going to go for illness, maybe a mental illness, and you're going for relaxation. All right? Reading the book called The Devil's Daughter. Genevieve Nadia, the Lionheart Pillar. Oh, did you see that? Let's see that again. Let's see that again. Oh, look, relaxation, reading the book. Their friends are going to be happy. Yeah, some will be upset. Yeah, some will be upset. Oh, yeah, she's going to be angry. But somebody wants to say sorry. Because it was all about self-love, but somebody wanted an accident for a self-love person. But we're going to get good news about this schedule. Somebody was looking for someone's estate. For wealth. Oh, yeah, in their daydream, though. We saw it by the tarot. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, yeah, we did. Because we care for ourselves, we do. Oh, yeah. We don't do bribery. Sorry, somebody was doing rituals. Oh, yeah, for a treasure. So now justice is here because we understand this destiny of this stubborn person. We had a dream about it. Oh, yeah, we did. With his stupid ideas. All right. Maybe she made a promise with a cup. Now they compromised. Why? Because he went in blindly. Someone's looking at ending. Why? Because they wanted an ending for the Emperor and the Empress. Harmless. Dead. Gone. No more air. So they're going to be losing that now. Why? Because they go to spiritual prison for that vow. Someone's looking at homelessness, and we're going to learn. All right, because this is Earth School. We're here to put down our flaws. We're here to learn, to graduate from our flaws, to go higher to God. Okay, someone had a mask on, but we're going to win. Because we understand they were stalking. Oh, yeah. They're going to stop now. Because we understand the sweetheart had a telepathic dream. All right, and the masculine and them to keep talking telepathically. Talk about this curse from this Queen of Pentacles. One of the natural disaster. She's going to be stressed when it comes to gaining her maintenance in the future. Her ego stinks when it comes to her profession. So then you can't frighten at night now. She's going to be overloaded. So, okay. Somebody wants harmony from a luck. Get ready anyway. Separation. Yeah, cooperation. Won't be working with that person no more. No more merit making for you. Someone feels as if you're a blessing. Oh, yeah. Somebody wants to come and say hi because they think you're very worthy. But this bully person was a bully. It's an embarrassment. Sometimes I don't even want to post. It's embarrassing. Especially for a feminine to another feminine. It's embarrassing to even be a woman. It's embarrassing. I'm not a woman anyway. I'm an empress. Originality. Yes, original. We're looking at spiritual love. But somebody tried to do intoxications. Spike people's drinks. But never mind. You know what it is? Because we're telepathically connected. If one goes, I reckon we both go. That sort of thing. And I think that's what she was thinking. That was her goal. Now she's living in a nightmare. Why? Because she's fucking disturbed. She's a disturbed woman. Not even a woman. She's a karmic. Her family is bound to the devil. It is what it is. Taurus person. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.